Hello, grade 10. This video is to tell you that although I'm teaching you remotely, but I am with you. I want just to focus on two misconceptions. Please concentrate. You've done them in homework number 1. I was glad you did great, but I want to clarify the difference between 2 points I think that you are mixing up. The direction of motion and the graph representing x versus time. Of course, what do I mean by x versus time? It's the x as a function of time. In the direction here, let us recall the line of action first. The line of action we took was the x-axis because the trajectory is a straight line. What do I mean by this x-axis? As you took in math, it has a 0 origin, it has a positive direction and a negative one, right? So here the values are positive and here the values are negative. Is this x like this x? This is the x-axis representing the position and this is the position. Okay, guys? This is number 1. Let me recall that the x-axis is not necessary to be a horizontal line like you're used in math. It can be an oblique line. This is the positive direction here, and it can be a vertical. Right? We are talking about a straight line, and a straight line can be horizontal, oblique, vertical. When I ask you about the direction, you have to answer in this way. If the man here, let's draw a man, he's supposed to move on a straight line, that we are taking it as the x-axis. Is the man moving in the positive direction or is the man moving in the negative direction? When I ask you about the direction, this is the answer. Is it like this with the positive direction of the x-axis or like this with the negative direction of the x-axis? How to know? In the homework, you were supposed to calculate 2 positions, right? Which is x1 was 0 and x2 at 1 minute, and here you were supposed to convert, it was 602. So if I want to translate this to this sketch, so x1 or x0 at t equal to 0, yani the first position of the man was at the origin, so the man was here. Imagine it, draw it. This is the x-axis, the man was here. And then at t equal to 1 minute after 60 seconds, the man was at 602. Where is this position, the abscissa? Is it before the 0 or after the 0? Of course, it's in the positive direction. So the man is moving in this direction, right? Okay, in the positive direction. This is concerning the direction. While we are talking about the graph, this graph is representing the position versus time. The position here, taken from the x-axis according to time. At t equal to 0, where was the man? It was at 0 here. And at t equal to 60 seconds, let's say, in seconds, it was at 602. Forget about the scale now. So here, I need 2 points. It's a straight line passing through the origin. So when I ask you about the direction, it's not upwards and passing through the origin. Here we're talking about the graph. Here we're talking about the direction. Concerning the graph, this represents a URM. And this represents a URM also. Let's say the man started, I'm talking about the same man, but the 0 is here now. At t equal to 0, let's say the man was at 2, and at t equal to 1 second, the man was as a 3, on 3, sorry. Let's extrapolate this. At t equal to 0, the man was at 2. This is 2. At t equal to 1 second, the man was at 3. So I extrapolate the second point. This is the graph. It's a straight line. So it is a URM. While this, what about this? It was figure A in question number 1. Let's translate this to the sketch again. Let's translate this to the sketch. I'm the only one to draw that has the right to draw like this without a scale. You're not allowed. Here, let's translate this graph. At t equal to 0, where was the man? Let's say it was at 2. So this is the x-axis, this is the 0, the origin, this is the 2. At t equal to 1, where was the man? At 2. At t equal to 2 seconds, the man was at 2. So the man here is not moving actually. He is at rest. So here we say no motion. Okay, guys? Let's talk about this graph. V versus time. This is a URM. Why? Because at t equal to 0, the speed was, let's say, 3. At t equal to 1, let's say it was a 3 also. And here I have constant speed. Constant speed. Remember the CST? Miss, what is the CST? This is constant speed. While this means the speed is increasing. So please, whenever you are asked about a graph, you have to clarify or to put in mind that you have to look on the label of the axes. Is it x versus time or v versus time? I hope that I clarified these 2 points in a different way. I love you.